I think if you want to keep it flexible, you have to pick your mid right now. You know,
Yeah.
if you pick a carry, they'll be like, oh, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
So they might want to go for the mid just to keep the flex. Wraith King comes out. All right, so it's going to be MKS on the Wraith King. They look at RBGs. They're like, okay, these guys have enough damage to kill us once. Looks like they might be quite aggressive in the mid game, so that we need that extra life on the Wraith King to come back. Army Genius, what do you want to go here? What would In Your Dream work with? Going for something like a Bat Rider is kind of, it's not great anymore because you jump on the Wraith King, you grab him, doesn't matter. He just comes back to life in the second try. So you want something else.
Well,
What would
that
they
and the
go?
Bat Rider's ban. So.
Oh, that's true as well. Oh, yeah, that's true. Would they go for Zeus for In Your Dream? Wouldn't be too bad. There's Magnus with the Skua, and Blink could catch him. Wraith King could also go for that. What else? Razor is in the pool if they want to go for it, but Razor, where would you put it? Do you want to go mid, carry Razor?
I mean, Razor as well. We've not seen, I think, for the entire event. I can't even remember a single pickup on the Razor here now as well. Yeah. You know what you could go for? You could go for the Budge.
That's always good. However, do you want to go for carry Pudge? Wouldn't be so bad. Carry Pudge wouldn't be so bad. You have a lot of decent people in the front line. Maybe then you could put Zeus for In Your Dream, in which case you will have that extra magic damage coming out for you.
Yeah.
Or they could go for maybe Puck is still in the pool. They could go for that if they want a little bit more control. What are they going to go with? They go with the Shadow Fiend for In Your Dream.
So
all right.
Sticking with this red theme here on Army Geniuses, the entire the logo, the team on the side of the dia, the red heroes. So we got to be thinking about more red heroes that Army Geniuses might want to draft to complete this lineup.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's see what's red. Trying to. I mean, there's a lot of red heroes.
That really will test. Yeah, Shadow Demon mid maybe. That's kind of reddy, pinky. But yeah.
I mean, they could. Maybe Doom is kind of red.
Do you think this is going to be the Shadow Fiend position 1 or position 2?
Seems like SMG believes it's position 1 because they get rid of the Quap, thinking that we don't want. We believe that Shadow Fiend is going to be the carry for them. Shadow Fiend Gyrocopter. It's a lot of damage.
It's very squishy though.
Very squishy. You're up against Magnus Rubik, so if you're out of position just a little bit, you get screwed back to the tower. You are going to be in trouble. Definitely SMG needs a mid laner here. And they get rid of the Puck, they get rid of the Quap. Barrage is already gone. Zeus is still in the pool, and so are the Spirits. Ember Spirits actually. Well, Invoker comes out. Spirits in general don't seem to be as highly prioritized as they used to be. Now, I know we haven't seen a Storm Spirit, I think, this whole tournament. Void Spirit and Ember Spirit have appeared sporadically.
Yeah.
So it's not just like the old days where Spirits were just a thing. And Lena gets banned. So we're not gonna get her for the red team. SMG, they go with the Death Prophet.
Okay, that's
good tower damage. Pretty hard to bring down. And one thing we did mention was you got the Mars and the Earthshaker walking in. Even Gyrocopter kind of wants to walk in for the Rocket Barrage first 15 minutes at least. So Death Prophet will have a lot of good Spirit Siphon targets for her to work with.
Yeah, and the damage around the fights as well. You're going to have the, like you said, the Spirit Siphon, the Exorcism that can go, like say for tower damage, the Wraith can follow that up with the Skeletons as well. So they do have a decent amount of siege, but the fight coming through from Wraith King and Magnus, the control coming through from pretty much everybody as well. Even the Death Prophet might go for something. Do we see a lot? We don't see a lot of Yule Scepters coming after the Death Prophet anymore, do we?
No, not as often as it used to be. All right, 5 seconds. Will they go for what? It's Nature's Prophets in the pool. DB does play that here pretty well. But they go with the Tiny. I'm gonna assume, is it gonna be Core Tiny or is it gonna be Core Gyrocopter here for Army Geniuses? So
mid lane Tiny, yeah, DB on that safe lane Shadow Fiend.
So mid lane Tiny. All right, so mid lane Tiny is gonna be in the carry shot. Moon versus Tiny. I mean, one nice thing is that you can sort of toss the Death Prophet away from you if she's getting too close with the Spirit Siphon.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's not too fun. I don't know how I feel about this RBG's draft. SMG looks like they've been on fire though. That game 1, they played really well in game 1 against Boom Esports as well. I like their draft. Looks very comfortable for them. The mid 1 Magnus, Snapfire, as well as Rubik all look good. Moon on the Death Prophet. That's That's going to be a little bit of a question mark, but you have MKS on the Wraith King later on to carry. It just looks pretty good for SMG. So I'm going to go with them. I wonder how much this Shadow Fiend is going to be able to do. And it is going to be a carry Shadow Fiend with the Gyrocopter. We mentioned how squishy that would be. So if you're out of position just a little bit, Rubik as well as Magnus could be able to bring them down.
Yeah, or like you say, or at least bring them underneath the tier 1 tower if the lane does get pulled back. So they do have to be careful. I suppose if you come in and close, the rocket barrage comes out from the gyrocopter, so you are going to be able to throw out a lot of harass. DB with the razors as well, so he does have some quick blow potential if they get that homing missile to lock anybody, either the Magnus or the Rubik down. So there is some return fire that can come out from Army Geniuses. It's not like oh no, this lane's lost, right off the draft, but there should be some good trade of kills in that excuse me, in the lane for Army Geniuses.
I'm sorry, did you need a moment?
Yeah, what? I mean, we've been going for 6 hours now. This is the third day we've done.
How could you? We're filming. We're on camera, man.
How unprofessional of me.
How could you? How could you have a human response to this? SMG looks like they're on fire. I think they're just going to be able to play their draft and win it. This Army Geniuses, if Tiny can pop off with a Blink Dagger, if DB can do well, they can win. They can also they have a solid chance in this game. But DB's so squishy, and Tiny has to get a Blink Dagger to do well. And you're not gonna be able to burst down the Wraith King because guess what? He's gonna have Incarnation. So I'll just go with SMG. Been a bit of an off day though. We are definitely we haven't been picking the winners today. We got like 2 right so far.
Yeah, it's not been fun for the predictions today.
Yes.
Oh, mid one's just going to walk straight up. He didn't have a ward to drop, I don't see. There is going to be a distraction though, so Moon's going to be able to smoke up, drop that ward on the right side of the tier 1 tower for the side of on the side of the Dyer's map. So that's going to be a decent amount of vision to come through to spot out any rotations as well that maybe you want to push in and help out in your dream.
Do you think is anyone is pretending he's going to be mid? He's like, hey guys, this is my name.
I think he's just because he's apart from the Wraith King, the tank is tier 0 on that, so he's just doing some ward checking here for the side of SMG.
Army Genius there brought everyone there, trying to make sure that they can just bother him as much as they can. But even if unless they can get some really good spear, which is very difficult to do, and Magnus is going to be fine. It's going to be Bounty Ruins though. Bottom lane. Looks like SMG is just going to go be able to secure theirs, whereas mid one's going for the other River Ruin and just get scared off by Vicious homing missile. So looks like it's going to be a 2-for-2 in the end.
Yeah, no one overcommitting there, getting out of position. So it was a good play from mid one just to try and posture out, but because like you said, the homing missile was coming in. He didn't want to overcommit and overextend and maybe potentially give up the first blood to the Shadow Fiend, which would be a little bit of a disaster.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Pelosin as well as MKS. This, if a spear back into Fissure, there's a good amount of control. I feel like anyone could die in this lane. You got good stunts coming out from SMG, but you got good stunts from Army Geniuses. All the heroes here are relatively durable, but if they're half health, you do your combo, you could bring down anyone. So interesting to see who comes out on top in this lane.
Yeah, the Wraith Fire Blast going to connect onto the Mars already. The Scatter Blast comes out, so MKS making it known that he is in this lane, and he's ready to fight it out if he needs to. But the Fissure comes through now as well. High 5 TNTs by MKS. Whelmy, does he want to come back in? Another God's Rebuke could fly out. He's going to be doing a lot of damage here to MKS. So MKS does need to walk himself away after that. Has a refresh here on the Wraith Fire Blast, so he might just chase after Whelmy. Going to be slowed down with the Scatter Blast, but he's got to be careful because Norman doesn't actually have the mana for the Fissure now as well. So he's going to be using a Mango to get that up, and it might actually be first blood going the way of Paulson. Paulson, could he get himself away? God's Rebuke 1 second. Can he close the gap? How's that movement speed distance? He's not. He was just a little bit too far ahead, and Whelmy not able to connect there with the God's Rebuke.
Ironically, Whelmy is actually faster than Pelosa, so if he had just walked up, he might have been able to catch up eventually, but nope, and it's just so many blows trade. However, they still were able to get a 3 CS in between the Whelmy as well.
Top lane, they get the kill onto the Magnus. Look at how low DB got now as well. The Rocket Barrage coming on to Afu. Did they want to try and chase this one down? Varish just putting the pressure onto Afu, and Afu having to use the stick to get himself a decent amount of health back. But yeah, DB, he looks like he traded all of those raids over. Got himself a Bassi ring coming out now as well, and yeah, mid one just couldn't stand up to the harass, it looks like.
Will DB go for something like a Veil on the Shadow Fiend? I doubt it's probably just going to be just for the mana here. Could have gone for the Falcon Blade if he wants to right click, but overall, DB is taking a lot of damage here.
Telekinesis into the skewer back. There is going to be a homing missile. It stops the aggression shot coming out from mid-one, but mid-one actually, he's got a shockwave 4 seconds away. The right clicks from after as well. He might be able to pick this one up with a Fade Bolt, and Varus needs to hide himself in the trees.
I mean, it is aggression all over the map. You know, both side lanes have a lot of kill potential between their heroes. Mid lane, though, is it's a bit of a quiet lane right now. In your dream, 12 and 3 to 12, 13 and 12 and 12 and 3 to 13 to 12 and 1 by the moon. I don't know why I keep seeing the 3 and the 2 for each other. I'm like, oh, it's 30 size. Nah, it's 12. Damn it. So yeah, just both of these heroes just farming away. You know. In your dream, he can't really threaten Moon too much. Moon can't really threaten your dream, so I was like, I'll just
Mars Womi, he spears back onto MKS. Paulson still gets the kill, though. Top lane, we can see Varus between both heroes. Mid-one, homing missile will be coming out. DB, does he want to try and go into this after the homing missile? No, Rocket Barrage to follow up, though.
Yeah, mid-one is relatively doable. He went for the headdress. He usually goes for the mech anyway, so this is going to be just a little bit of extra regen and during the lane when he's going to need it, you know. We've talked about how just so much harass coming out from Varish as well as deep in this lane. So a bit scary for mid-one.
Yeah, Womi tries to get the spear back here onto the Wraith King. The Wraith King was able to move himself out of the way. The harass. Top lane. Was it a skewer back? It looks like they might be able to get themselves on top of Varus. Now the homing missile does fly through. DB's going to try and maybe come in and get some razors off here, but it looks like it is going to be Varus that goes down. And Afu, yeah, DB doesn't want to stick around on that because if they turn around, maybe get a shockwave and a skewer, they could get onto DB there as well.
This is the kind of Dota we love to see. You know, this is what we wanted. Where's this been all day? In the meantime, though, looks like the people who are sort of benefiting from all these skirmishes is SMG. MKS is quite a bit ahead with the 9 CS compared to DB. Wom is also not getting as much as you'd like. Mid-one, yeah, he's been involved in 2 kills though, so he's kind of okay with the way the lane is going.
Yeah. DB pulling it back underneath the tower there as well. The Fade Bolt flies through. You get the vision, so Afu, even from a distance, going to be able to throw some harass out. Mid lane, in your dream. Moon, look at this. He's just getting the Spirit Siphons out. The Tree Toss does come through from In Your Dream. But the Crypt Swarm, Avalanche, nothing to toss to, so it is just going to be that point-blank toss. And In Your Dream, I mean, Moon can come back. He's got the mana. He's just going to be able to drop another Spirit Siphon here and just even it up against In Your Dream once again.
Yeah, it's very tough for In Your Dream, right? This is the disadvantage of a melee hero versus the Death Prophet. I mean, even the mid lanes, like you walk in, and just what are you gonna do? Not get CS?
Yeah.
By the way, Narman almost lost his life in the bottom lane. He had to go all the way. He's getting, does the walk of shame all the way back. Micah starts deeping mid just to refill the ball for In Your Dream because he might need that help. He's starting to fall behind a little bit here.
Yeah, you can see just immediately moves in, refills this bottle, even going to be able to use that stick charge here, Tiny, to get himself something back to top lane once again. They're going to be able to get the telekinesis skewered right back. Rez is coming through. DB's going to try and get a revenge kill before he goes down himself. Do they have the damage to take him down? Fade Bolt's already been used and Barish was moving himself over, but DB so low on health, has that 11 charges on the wand, but it's still not going to be enough if mid-one makes another dive. 2 points here. The Empower Node, back lines, Varish. He's going to be able to get the homing missile. Is he going to be able to get the kill now as well? The Fade Bolt comes up in 10 seconds. The drive back with this shockwave. Varish was outraised from DB now as well. He might be able to secure the revenge kill. He does get it. Mid-one doesn't want to skewer underneath the tier 1 tower.
They did get the kill on Varish first, which is pretty good for the Rubik, but DB gets a solo experience from killing the Rubik, so he's going to be reaching level 6 pretty fast, actually.
Meanwhile, mid lane. Go on.
I was looking at it. It says Narman took the Illusion Ruin, but also says Pelosin denied an Illusion Ruin. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
So I've seen this before. If it happens on the exact same tick, it prioritizes them taking it over it being denied. And speaking about taking Death Prophet, he's going to be taking a life to keep himself alive here in this mid lane. So the Fisher did fall through it. It's not going to be able to get the kill as Moon just carries on Spirit Siphoning off onto the Illusions.
That's what I figured happened as well, but it's interesting because I saw the Illusions also. Like I saw them walking around. I was like, okay, must have taken, but it's weird that it says it also that was denied at the same time. So yeah. Still a beta game. Still these things happen.
Yeah, if I had £1 for every time I saw it, I'd have £2, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, no, it does. It prioritizes the actual pickup of the rune over the deny if it happens on that same tick, as far as I know. You know,
I've seen it happen before for something else, but I'm not quite sure what it was. But there are times when it's the same thing as when you TP and you get stunned, whereas the TP completes, then you get stunned. You know, if they happen at the same tick, because you think, oh, it's supposed to be canceled, but no, the TP just follows through. And in the meantime, though, they are starting to do some stacks for SMG. They have a triple stack in their forest. Do they have anything else? Anything in the Ancients? Triangle and the Ancients. Yeah, they have a bit of stacks going on for SMG for them to come back. They do have mid one with the Empower, as well as, of course, the Wraith King. So you can just go farm that. Wraith King, he's only level 6. Might need to be careful in the bottom lane, actually.
I think puts the point okay, gets it off. Yeah, he was just holding that point. Might be able to no TPs in, so he just moves himself back to the tier 1. Yeah, keeps himself going there.
It looked like he was thinking, do I need it? Maybe I can be greedy and farm, but nope. Meantime, SMG Moon goes top, decides to go for this tower. Looks like there is going to be no response from Army Geniuses. They're going to say, go for it.
Yeah, they pop the reincarnation now, but MKS, is this just his green light to go onto Womi? He drops that Wraithfire Blast, the Enchant Totem not going to be on the mark here, and MKS just says, yeah, okay, come at me, bruh.
That's a long cooldown. It is, more than 3 minutes. So for the next 3 minutes, MKS is going to have to be a little bit more careful than he'd like to be.
Yeah. It makes him mortal, right? It makes him like every other hero in the game.
In your dream, is he gonna find Pelosin? And walks right into him. This could be a kill, and good kill for In Your Dream. He does need to get that fast blink dagger to make space. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pretty tough situation for his team.
Yeah, he even popped the double damage rune to make sure he secured that kill onto the Snapfire.
Still, the map, SMG, they do get the first tower of the game. They have put mid one top lane. He's just going to be able to play however he wants. He's about 800 gold away from the Blink Dagger.
Oh, Paulson TP's in onto this. Varish, though, he might spot this one out. MKS is going to be coming across. I think in your dream, he did turn back to the Wraithfire Blast. They're going to be able to go on, but the fissure, it lands on both of them. And in the mid lane, In Your Dream, he'd already moved himself away, but now the chase on to Varish. MKS, like you say, he has to be careful. Still 2 minutes before that ultimate comes back up. Earthshaker, Enchant Totem, but the little piggy pole going to be able to go wee all the way back towards his tier 1 tower. Paulson might not be so lucky.
Another kill on Pelosin for In Your Dream. So he's getting those kills. We get him closer and closer to the Blink Dagger. I like that he's just going for it. Sometimes we see, the mid-times, they get a little bit greedy. They say, let's go for that Echo Saber. All right, let me just get this shot.
No, the RP gets cancelled, and they're going to be able to get this kill onto... No, he still gets the RP off, so they turn it back inside the arena. DB's going to be rotating down. He gets the kill onto mid one now, and Womi going to be helping out. And yeah, MKS still 90 seconds, whereas that fish, and they're not going to be able to close the gap. MKS still pretty quick. The homing missile, though, did he want to dive behind the tier 4? And he's Chill's trying to run himself away in that pig form, but the homing missile will connect before he gets himself towards the tier 2 tower. Varish can be able to move in. The spear, the lockdown, the damage to the kill. MKS does go down.
The support's nowhere to be found, but the supports are very low level. Rubik's still level 5, just level 5. Snapfire 4.5. I imagine that one of them, the totem's coming out for them, but even if they show up, they really going to be able to make too much of a difference. Meanwhile, 4-man smoke from Army Geniuses. DB's farming. They want to find more. They're still hungry for kills.
Yeah, smoke's going to break. It's going to be Paulson that gets caught out. He's not going to be able to get the cookie up to the high ground now as well. He does go up, but that's from the toss from In Your Dream. No cookie for you.
Snapfire is level 4. I'm close to level 5, but not even level 5 at 11 minutes in. So they're not going to be scared of these Mortimer Kisses for a long time because, well, she just doesn't have them. Where's the In Your Dream? Still on the way to that Blink Dagger. Pretty close to it. Yep, he basically has it. It's coming out to him right now.
Yeah. Oh, they might have found out Womi. Womi's going to be able to get the spear away on Paulson. Paulson, though, they want to carry on chasing here. It looks like they're going to give Womi a little bit of space, let him walk away as DB. Again, how is he looking? Level 10, so he's got that Mask of Madness. He's got the 3 points into the raise. Going towards the Dragonlance as well, so that's going to be some nice stats. And this might be a nice kill. Narman not going to be able to get himself away from this one. Does actually have the Blink Dagger queued up with that shard, but Narman, he's going to fall. One more right click, just waits it out. No escape for him.
Okay. No big deal for them. Army Geniuses, they decide to smoke up. And Narman's also only level 5. That is scary. We're seeing the nerf to EXP. Well, I say nerf is a change, really, that you need more EXP to level up, which slows down the game significantly. Snapfire is still level 5, Earthshaker is still level 5. In previous games, they would definitely have their ultimates in that kind of weakens the supports quite a lot in this game in this meta.
Yeah, and
Moon mid lane with the ulti, they want to go for this.
but you can see the wraparound coming from In Your Dream as well as Varish. In Your Dream, he has that blink dagger. He might be able to jump out. Smoke's going to break. He's going to be able to get himself right on top of the Death Prophet. Claims that kill, and now the arena comes out. What's going to be stolen here? It's going to be the spear from Afu, but it's going to be lasting like 10 seconds as he gets killed off. Won't be able to secure that one. Takes him down. In Your Dream, blink dagger 2 seconds away. Paulson trying to hide himself in the trees. Do they want to carry on going here? Does he go for a blind blink? He does. He's going to be able to get... No, the toss. The cookie. Where's that toss going to go to? He doesn't throw it out just yet. He's got no targets to go to. Underneath the tier 1, between the tier 1 and the tier 2. He doesn't get the skewer back. The RP comes out, but he doesn't get the skewer. And In Your Dream, he laughs in the face of danger.
Oh, what was that?
A clown fiesta is what it was.
That was... Oh, I can't believe you. I mean, by the way, mid one, he didn't go for the blink dagger straight. Stopped off for the mech, which is fine, and they were going for that push. But they just burst down. Like I said, I love that In Your Dream went for that blink dagger, helps them to do that burst damage. But they actually had kind of a kill on In Your Dream. He was close enough to the tier 2. He could have skewered him into it. They already committed the RP, so it's not like he dodged. It's like he was like, oh man, the quick feet on the rock.
If they'd have pulled him back over the high ground, they would have been. MKS was close as that, in the high ground triangle. So it would have been a kill maybe for the Wraith King, and he just completely whiffs the skewer back.
Oh, well, bottom lane, Narman. Oh, no, they find Varish. This could be a kill for them. Alright, that's a little bit of SMG kind of need those kills, those quick pickoffs, because they are slowly falling behind right now. Less than 1k, but the graph says that Army Genius have a 70% chance to win this game.
Yeah, Wraith King's still farming though. He's getting himself towards the Desolator. He's not going to be too far away from that. I think about 800 gold, maybe a little bit less to get that one out. And that's going to be a really nice pickup if he just wants to get active and fighting. I think the BKB comes out afterwards. Oh, DB's going to be able to clean up the skeletons with the razors. MKS, just walks himself away.
And do they want to fight on SMG? Still no RP for 20 seconds. They have a smoke on Pelosin, so he's finally level 6. By the way, just hit level 6. So that late level 6 that has hurt him. Varish is already level 7. Same thing with Narman. So, but Mortimer's Kisses with a good RP is a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Check out the Death Prophet. She went for the Falcon Blade into the BKB. We've seen this a lot. Falcon Blade gives you a good amount of mana regen, good amount of health. With the right click isn't so bad.
I mean, plus 14 damage, plus 14 damage. It is just a little bonus. Mid lane, though, there's going to be an arena coming through now as well. He's not going to be able to skewer through the arena. The pin back to the arena wall, and they get another kill. In Your Dream, mega kill streak, and mid one, he's going to fall. What's that, the 3rd time he goes down?
Couldn't get the mech off or the magic wand, which might have helped him in time for the support to come back, but not really. The end, they also drop a nice ward here for Army Genius. They want to make sure they've been fighting this area for a while, so they want to make sure they have all the control. They can see everything that happens. Pelosin's here. He needs to be careful. Doesn't know that they have wards in the area, so it's a bit scary. MKS in the top lane. And he found it
through. Yeah, is there going to be a fault? Nope. Just going to be the toss back onto a creep, and MKS. He's going to be able to get himself away. No homing missile, nothing like that. He moved himself out. That should be... I think it's on his courier. It's flying out now. Yeah, that's going to be the Desolator here for MKS. And I'd assume it's going to be the BKB afterwards.
Bottom lane, Narman. He's teleporting here. He's pinging out Afu. Oh, DB's here as well. Could be a kill. Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, and actually, Narman, he focused on the Blink Dagger before the shard here for the Earthshaker. So that was... I'm not sure if that was the reveal, but it was a really nice blink to close the gap onto the Rubik and Afu. He pays the price for being so far out of position.
Well, in return, they might be able to get the mid lane here. MKS is half health, so he's in danger of being just bursted down. And nope, looks like it's just going to be a relatively free tower. MKS, where do you want to go, though? He does have the Deso. Needs a BKB, though. Look at the Army Geniuses. Once you have a BKB, you can dodge pretty much everything. And if you don't have it, they all have... Well, okay, not the DB. But 4 of them have stuns, and a lot of it as well. And slows... It's too much. You have to get the BKB next, but he's going to go for the Blink Dagger, relying on mid one to get that big RP, and he's like, well, why do I need BKB if I can, if they're all stunned?
Yeah, if they take a good fight as well, they're going to have a lot of minus armor coming through from the the little shredder from the snapfire, you know, this desolator, so they might be able to make a move to Roche, but that does rely on SMG here, taking a good fight.
Pelosi. Oh yeah, that ward
This
paying
is not a good
dividends.
fight. This is not a good fight. Afu going to be pushed right back. The arena comes out. They've already got the kill onto the Rubik. The spear's going to miss, but the cooldown's still going to be there onto mid one. Now the ultimate kiss is going to be dropped. Is it going to be enough damage here? Varish just needs to move himself further into the enemy territory. He's still going to be able to get a kill onto mid one. Exorcism's been popped. They need to go and get something out of this now as well. Narman will be the next one to fall down. Do they want to carry on going here? Moon does have that haste rune. He could look to chase. Might be able to get himself on top of Womi. Womi's going to be dodging through the trees, but he does still see him. Spirit Siphon comes out with the silence, so there's not going to be a spear back, but the Exorcism, it's not going to be enough as the toss underneath the tier 2 tower. And yeah, that's going to be the death of the Death Prophet. They're overextending way too far and getting overconfident with the Exorcism as well as the Spirit Siphon. Haste rune being his downfall there.
2 for 3, and by the way, I don't think we've seen RP from mid one. That he jumped and he was immediately hit by the wall. He like jumped too close to the wall. They pushed him back. He couldn't get the RP off, and he died again. Oh, very close here for MKS. Throws a stun off, but in your dream, he's got quick fingers. You know.
Gets that disjoint off to the stun. The cookie though connects onto Womi. Any follow up from this? I mean, Magnus, he does have that blink dagger now. He was pushed back by the... Does he get himself in? He does. He's going to be able to get the jump onto Varus, so it's only going to be the position 5 Gyro. And now Echo Slam comes through. They clean up onto mid one and Paulison. They even take down MKS. They pop that reincarnation, and they're going to be able to go in further. Enchant Totem doesn't connect, but again, they've got that avalanche. They've got the blink dagger coming up in the next couple of seconds. The toss forward was that Fisher connects onto the Enchant Totem. Fisher comes right after this now as well, and Paulison's going to be the next target. It looks like was the blink. Avalanche connects onto the Wraith King. Wraith King just continues to run himself away. In your dream, he throws a tree. He gets the kill.
MKS, he literally is farming right in front of them. He's like, well, like, I guess the fight's over. And again, mid one jumps in. That was a good skewer back, but the mech, we haven't seen the mech. We haven't seen an RP. Really unfortunate game for mid one. Afu, that fissure steal, if he didn't have it, could have been a disaster for MKS.
Yeah.
And Moon getting closer to that BKB. Once he gets the BKB, we've seen him like sort of charge in, try to like get something for his team. But without BKB, he's too easy to control. There's just so much lockdown on Army Genius' side. So that BKB is going to do like wonders for them when it comes out.
Yeah, but before that... Oh, there's actually going to be the Stolen Fish and the drag back now as well. They get a really nice skewer. The silence comes off onto the Tiny. Do they have enough damage to take him down? The Spirit Siphon trying to do what he can in your dream. Throws out an avalanche. Stops Rubik from being able to catch up. Mid one. He's not going to be able to close that gap. He'd already skewered. He'd already blinked. So in your dream, I mean, he's a big tanky boy. 2k health here with the 20 armor. There or thereabouts.
I went back for the Echo Saber, by the way. So he's like, listen, guys, I can roam and make space, but I still want some farm. So those for the Echo Saber. We do have Varish, by the way, has the shard, so those homing missiles are going to be doing so much damage. And Lawson gets the shard and be able to run away to safety here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, OMKS.
Did he find it? Okay, it's still on cooldown for the next 20 seconds. Reincarnation, they're going to be able to get the kill before it comes up. Mid one, he's trapped on the wrong side of the cliff. He gets himself out of there with the skewer. But the homing missile, it carried on going. The cookie, mid one. Do they want to carry on chasing? Do they want to create space? I mean, they can move into Rush if they want to, but Norman! Oh, the blink up to the higher ground now as well, but Vrish, the blink away. Afu. Where can they go? The avalanche connects onto him. They might even be able to take down In Your Dream with the Ultimate Kisses, so that will be an overextension for the Tiny. Or will it? Because they might be able to get more out of this, but the arena, it's already going to be down. They're going to be able to try and get themselves in. Narman, Moon comes in. He's going to be able to get the Exorcism off, the drag back. With the Telekinesis, Varish is going to go down, and now Moon, he's popped the BKB. He wants to carry on chasing here. Crip Swarm, anything to stop that TP. Is it going to be enough damage? It is. That was a solo. What was he TPing? That was longer than a 3.5 second TP, surely.
I was thinking as well. I was like, oh, he's definitely going to make it out. I was like, wait, was he getting skewered? Shock? What the hell canceled it? But it wasn't canceled, just a very long TP. And Army G's, they get baited to chase after SMG. And this BKB, first BKB by Moon, doing so much work for them. Roshan is now available. The SMG, they were in the back foot for the entire game. But this one opening gets them back in. And reminder, they still have the RP if they need it. Yeah, and look, but check out mid lane. They might go for mid one.
Oh, the avalanche. It doesn't connect. Are they going to be able to punish this now, though, as well? The spear comes through. Doesn't actually connect onto anything. In Your Dream's going to be dragged back to Sounds now as well. To jump up into the air from mid one. He was thrown up there by the Tiny. He might still go down to the cooldown. The Cookie, he's not going to be able to get himself out of this. Roshan, well, we'll come back to that in a second because Moon, with the BK being down, he's going to be locked down now as well. Avalanche comes through, hits onto the Snapfire as well. Paulus and Virus just walks straight up. Gets the Rocket Barrage, gets the homing missile. And Roche, yeah, about a third of his health left.
When they left it, it was down to like even like a lot less than that. And I don't know, SMG, they got baited themselves. They were like, let's just go for a fight. Again, mid one, he has been saving these RPs for, well, next game, I guess. I don't know. He's just not throwing them out at all. And I don't know. These solo, like they might have been able to burst in Your Dream with the RP, but it cost them. It cost them. And what was looking like a solid comeback for SMG just goes the other way around right now, and it's Army Geniuses with DB having the Aegis. His item builds, he went for the Crystallis, and he's going to go for Silver Edge after, just wants to hit as hard as he can. Not sure that there's anything valuable to break in this game. I guess the crit from the Mortal Strike is okay, but that's about it, really.
Yeah, I mean, DB's going to get pushed back into MKS now. They're going to be able to absolutely clean up this Aegis. Can they do it a second time now? He has that BKB, and Your Dream's going to be coming onto the back lines. The skeletons do get dropped here. They might try and go. The RP just connect onto a Tiny, but it's going to be so defensive, and Wilmy was that blink. No arena for the next 9 seconds. Silenced out onto the Mars. The Mars? Oh, he's going to try and group onto this. Do they have the damage to take him down? Mars is going to be dragged back from the telekinesis. The Fisher comes through. He has that arena. Does he want to try and drop it? He's trapped between the two Fishers, but they're still going to be able to get themselves on top of him with the jump in from In Your Dream. The arena comes out, and Womy's still alive. Pops his BKB. They get the kill onto Moon, and nobody on the side of Army Genius has dropped yet.
Moon saving his BKB in that situation. Very tense, and the locked up Army Genius, they punish him for that. They're like, no. You want to fight with us? You better be using all your resources. So that BKB went down. I mean, sorry, he went down without using the BKB. Very awkward for Moon. MKS, he's getting close to his BKB, but for SMG, they're one of the most conservative teams I've seen when it comes to item usage. You know,
yeah.
Mid one a lot of times, you know, with the mech, with the reverse polarity, he's keeping it. Same thing with the BKB usages coming out. Like SMG, they try to, like, they're efficient to the point of not being efficient. You know, they're like, you're so efficient, you don't use the item, then you die, and you're like, maybe if I'd used it, I could have gotten some value out of that situation.
Yeah, and DB, top of the net worth, like you say, he's farmed up into the Crystallis. He wants that Silver Edge, so he's going to be able to go in for the big crits, be able to get close to just being able to get in with that Shadow Walk, maybe set up for his Requiem. It's going to be a really good item to have, because I mean, usually, you know, you'd see the Silver Edge coming out anyway for the Shadow Fiend, or like a Shadow Blade first. It's just surprising that he's gone for the crit stick over the Shadow Blade to me first. So it's not surprising the item's coming out. It's just a little bit of a flip on the order. But I suppose when you've got everyone else on your team being such good initiators, you know, DB can afford to go back for the damage first.
Oh,
for the dive in. Afu. He still had the Fisher, the telekinesis, the self-telekinesis, taking himself out of danger. The homing missile will fly through, but it's going to be too far away to get the kill onto the Rubik. Mid one, though. Oh, mid one. Narman's going to see him. He gets that blink away. The skewer there as well.
I love that Afu went for the shards. Oh, well, they lose Pelosin, but, you know, someone's going to die. It's like, it's been a while since Army Genius has got something out. But mid lane, they might get more here.
If they're going to be able to jump into this, the BKB comes out from Womi. Was that arena who's going to be holding it for now because Death Prophet. You know, the RP is going to be onto 2 of them, but do they have enough to get the kills here? Yeah, the Spirit Siphons comes out. The arena's going to be dropped. Moon has that BKB, so he's going to be able to chase onto Varish, and they do get the kill. It's going to be mid one that picks it up.
Big kill for them just now. Losing Pelosin, you know, they're okay with that because they were able to get 2 cores out of that.
He gets the jump in. There's going to be the Avatars combo coming off because mid one got stunned by that homing missile in the river. And In Your Dreams just says, thank you very much. I'll take that then.
Turns out it's an even trade in the end. Mid one, he's like, you know, I owe you guys. That was a good RP. I gotta give you something back for it. Moon, he's stunned.
Yeah.
He's gonna fall.
The BKB was used on Moon as well, but there's not going to be a follow-up. Yeah, 3v4. It looks like Army Geniuses, they don't want to overextend there and lose someone out. Just trying to get the pick onto Moon.
BKB finished on MKS, by the way, so in the next fight, he shouldn't be so easily controlled. And yeah, I want to go back to this telekinesis. Love it on Rubik. We're seeing, you know, a lot of these big lockdown coming out. Army Geniuses, they can't get their items or their spells off. So he's like, I'll just lift them, save them. So it's really good they went for the shot before the Aether Lens.
Yeah, let's see. 2 army geniuses. Do they have a smoke? I'm not seeing one. Okay. Well, they're just going to walk themselves in to the Radiant side of the map, and there's only going to be 2 heroes around here, so they can continue to come forwards. They might just try and target out this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane, and it looks like that's what army geniuses want to move themselves down to.
Yeah, then you can control the enemy jungle if you can get it. How the Aegis? We don't have an Aegis, so there is an opening here for Team SMG. Where's the RPs? Up in 20 seconds, he will have a BKB as well. BKBs are so valuable for SMG because it just gives you. There's just nothing for RMGs that can do to control you when they come out. Faresh, he's going for the Vlads. We used to see the Veil come out with this build for the Gyrocopter, but Wraith Pack is just so good, so yeah, might as well just go for Vlads. SMG pushing top, RMGs pushing bottom. Who's gonna blink first and go defend their buildings?
Just look at this DB. I mean, they shred through. How close is this tier 2 tower on the top? It's 500 health. So they are going to be able to get the tier 2 tower on the bottom lane as soon as this fortification wears off. And yeah, so both teams, do they come back? They take it, and now they're going to be able to come in onto this. Was that blink dagger in your dream? Oh, there's going to be the blink in mid one. He gets the drag back now as well, but the BKB comes up from In Your Dream. The lockdown, the Fissure, it stops MKS from being able to chase on and In Your Dream. Clutch Fissure just to separate the two of them.
Yeah, that was pretty good. However, where are we? Yeah, still going to be a long time. For Roche, AG, they are in the top lane. DB uses the Silver Edge. He wants to go out. Oh, they throw out a what you might call Sentry Ward, so DB can't walk in that.
But did he want to come back in? Because MKS, his BKB's been down. He's going to try and get the jump onto Womi. Womi, does he have the BKB of his own? He's going to be able to throw that one down as well. The spear comes through. Multiple kisses are going to be used, but the arena comes through as the Wraith King comes back alive. A good RP onto DB. They might be able to get the lockdown and kill off onto this Shadow Fiend. No, he gets the Silver Edge. He's going to be able to walk himself away with the Echo Slam on the back lines. They get a great jump in onto Paulson, but it's not really going to matter. He's just looking at the amount of heroes that are so low, but not finished off on the side of Army Geniuses. And SMG just can't secure the kills. And now Arthur going to be chased down. Homing Missile will come through now as well. Narman, he's going to be able to try and jump in. In Your Dream's going to be there as well. Varish gets the kill. The backlines, okay, Paulson takes down the Mars, but what else can he do? He's going to be pinned by the spear, and Varish going to try and go for the TP. Anything to interrupt. It's the Avalanche. It's a max range Avalanche. It still connects, and they're going to be able to take down Paulson. That's going to be a 5-man wipe.
They did so much damage on Team SMG. They almost bring down DB. The Echo Slam saves him. The Moon walks in. He's got Spirit Sight. He's got Ultimate. He brings them all. Like everyone was like 20% at some point in that fight, but wasn't enough. And this is the net worth advantage for AG coming in clutch for them. What they need, if they could get something with like a little bit of if they could get something with resistances, you know, the Vlads would be good for them. They have Vlads finished on the Snapfire, so Wraith Pack to reduce the enemy damage would be enough for them, because it seems like they're just taking way too much damage in these fights. A lot of it does come down to the fact that there is a presence of the Dark Lord. There is just this hard hitting Shadow Fiend in these fights. He does 380 damage per hit.
Oof. And he's going to get the heals as well coming through from the Paladin Sword, that Lifesteal, the Mask of Madness there to boost it up as well. And yeah, I assume he's going to go back for the Hurricane Pack. I thought it might have been the Satanic next. But yeah, it's just, you look at this DB, he's just throwing out all sorts of damage. In fact, he's going to go for the Silver Edge. Moon did show on the lane, but he's backing himself away. Does he come right back into this? Rip Swarm comes out. DB, he might carry on chasing here now as well. Right click comes out. They're going to be able to get the break, but the Fissure, it doesn't land. But Enchant Totem, neither. Backlines? Womi, does he have that arena? Does he want to dive into this? They're going to be able to get the stun. Does he want to go for the arena into the spear stun? They're going to be able to lock down Death Prophet. And again, like you say, that efficiency of trying to keep the BKB from being used up too early. And now the RP on the backlines. Mortimer Kiss is coming in through for In Your Dream. In Your Dream just pops that BKB. He wants to carry on going now as well. Womi, they might be able to lock down onto mid one. Mid one, the homing missile will be coming through, doing damage to these creeps as well. He's going to be able to get himself back towards the tier 1. But MKS, he's in no man's land. The Reincarnation's been popped. 4 or 5 heroes grouping up around this MKS. He pops his BKB. The Telekinesis comes out. Echo Slam on the backlines once again. He catches out onto 3. Norman, just MVP in this game so far. Can he get anything to gap close? He will. The Enchant Totem comes out. The Avalanche. And now the toss up into the air. They're going to be able to clean up onto this Wraith King once again. Homing Missile. And Varish gets the kill.
Moon used the BKB as he died. It was... that was a lot of he saw the homing missile come towards him. But like, just seems to be the trend with SMG. They just believe that no one's gonna do anything to them. So doesn't get it. Then we saw Womi jump in, arena, spear, tons of damage, and a few hits from DB. Then he's just like, I got BKB literally as DB's attacks about landed. He was dead with 89 seconds cooldown on it, and AG, they're like, oh yeah, let's just go take buildings. You know, we got the presence effects buildings. Might as well. What are they gonna do to us?
And look at this as well. He has the gold for a full, and in fact, his butterfly is pretty damn close. He is just that talisman of evasion away, and he has the gold for it now as well. So he's going to be able to pick that up. Actually split, okay. So I think he made a little bit of a mistake. Just a mini boo-boo. He split out the Morbid Mask, and he bought a second quarterstaff.
Oh, oh, wait, mid one.
Another back though. He pops the BKB. There's going to be the arena coming through now as well. The spear onto the Snapfire. Do they have enough to take mid one down now as well? They do. Moon with the Exorcism and Spirit Siphon, but DB going to be able to walk himself away. Silver Edge, Womi. Yeah, just gets that TP away with BKB, and everybody going to be able to walk themselves out of this.
Yeah, they were forced to use a buyback on Pelosin, so they want to get more than just one kill here. And your Dream falls. And they are able to kill Varish, but it's still not much considering that you lost your range racks, you lost your all your mid racks. Moon had to use his ultimate as well. Mid one, he is 3-10 this game. It has just not been his show. Like, we've been praising mid one. Game one, he played really good with the Magnus. I love the item build with the Lotus Orb to get rid of the Orchid from the Broodmother. But game two, it's not been his showing. And Roshan's gonna be up in 5 seconds. Will they leave it too soon? SMG. Someone walks in, and there you go.
Yeah, they do see it. So SMG going to be able to start this. The scan came out, though. I'm pretty sure from the side of Army Geniuses to be able to see that this is going on. And they're just going to move
10 seconds.
down the other side of the map. Maybe try and put some pressure onto the bottom lane. But they already have... it was just the range racks that went round, right? So, yeah, so they might go for the melee and push this lane in. But, yeah, the TPs, now they might be backing off. Roshan down to about a quarter health, though. If they're going to come in, they need to come in now. It's going to be too late. They're going to be giving this away to SMG.
Yeah, SMG, and this is going to be the shard as well, but oh, they might still lose something at the last second. And no, AG, they back off instead of taking a risk, realizing, yeah, the game is still in our hands. Let's not throw it. They have vision of this area. They do. They have vision of the cliff. They see Pelosin.
Smoke breaks. Do they want to try and go, though? Womi, where does he want to jump? The fishy come through. Pelosin, he's going to be pinned to the tree. They're going to be able to get the kill onto the Snapfire.
Who got the shard, by the way? I wonder. Did you see who picked it up? I know that.
I think. Oh, Avatos comes through. In your dream, he gets off the BKB now as well. They get the quick kill onto Afu. Does he want to carry on going forward onto this? Made one. Trying to do what he can. There's not going to be skewed because the BKB was still there. Moon's going to try and go for that TP. But the backlines, they've got to jump onto MKS. Nothing to stop this BKB TP out. Yeah, it's okay. So they get out. I can't even say they got out safe because he lost the 2 supports.
And they also lost the bottom racks as well. So AEG, they're very happy with that. They didn't get the Aegis off the Death Prophet, but they got so much. You know, they still got a ton out of that. Mid one, he actually uses a scan right next to him. He was worried that someone was chasing him. And, oh, well, and your dream shows up in your dream. But mid one, he's like, all right, I'll just TP back. It might be the last defense here for the top lane for SMG. They have a lineup that's kind of good for comebacks, though. I mean, you do have the RP. You do have an empowered Wraith King who's got some decent items on him. Might be able to get that Assault QS. He's 50 gold away from, but he also needs to get a courier all the way there. And you can see it. AG, they're like, no, we know what you're doing.
Yeah, just protecting out the shopkeeper, you know, saying, we're the only business you're going to be doing here for the next few minutes. As that's going to be the Satanic for DB. He does have the butterfly now as well, so they go back for the Talisman of Evasion, completed that one up. And the Satanic, how do you kill DB? Look at it, 2.9k health. The Satanic now as well as the butterfly, so the dodge chance from the right clicks. BKB, he's going to be unkillable.
Okay, looks like the MKS, he's got the Salt Quest, Faith back. But how do you kill him? You just have to RP him. Just RP him and his allies, all of them. And that's all. That's all you really need to do to win. But it's a tall order. It's a tall order. It's going to be very hard for mid one to... The best thing you can do is just focus on DB, you know? If you focus on DB, that might be your only chance to win. Just bring it down with the RP, and then everyone else, if you look at them, they're not that damaging, you know? You're not really too worried about everyone's damage. It's a lot of control of magic.
It's only 500 right click on the tiny. You know, Varus is only putting out so much with the rocket barrage and those homing missiles. Womi's got the control with the arena. It's not a.
You got BKBs. You know, look. Well, to be fair, when you are 17k and 2 racks behind, nothing's easy. Oh, farm lane.
He might, MKS, he's pretty tanky though, he's going to be able to walk himself away from this. The tree didn't connect there as well, with the tree toss coming out from the tiny. Mid one, he's going to be skewered back, but the BKB comes out from Womi, he's just going to pop that arena, and Mid one doesn't have a BKB, so Mid one's going to be caught in this arena, not going to be able to get himself away from this, and they've got the lockdown onto Moon now as well. Moon, that Aegis is popped, but he was holding the BKB for this. DB's going to be coming in with Requiem of Souls. I think we're a little bit way too early now as well, but Moon, he pops the BKB, look at the right click damage coming through. MKS, he wants to get in and around this, the damage coming through, they might be able to get the kill. The RP comes out now as well. He's not going to be able to get the Satanic off, so they do get the kill onto the Shadow Fiend, and now Womi's trapped inside the Fissure as well. There is going to be a really nice cookie getting MKS around in your dream, cleans up against Moon. He's going to be able to get the pop onto the Reincarnation. MKS trying to do what he can with the toggle onto the armlet. Toss back once again. Echo Slam comes out, gets the kill onto Afu, and pops that Reincarnation. Paulson is going to be around here though. They're going to be able to clean up onto the two supports.
MKS is doing it.
Yeah, he gets the kill onto Varus, but now In Your Dream, I mean, it was a good fight. It's going to cost him a couple of buybacks. In Your Dream, 8 seconds towards that blink. Is he going to be able to get himself out of range? He's trying, he's running, but he's not the most fast hero in the world.
It looks like they were able to get down DB. By the way, Army Geniuses, a little overconfidence. Not a single one of them saved buyback. Afu and Mid one, they were forced to use the buyback, though. That wasn't like that. RP came out after he died. So Mid one, next fight, he's not going to have that option to, you know, like, oh, I could just lose my life, buy back and use my RP. Nope, that's not going to be there for him. Unfortunately for SMG, despite winning that fight...
The jump in Mid one, the Avalanche comes out. Sorry, there's not going to be a skewer back now as well. Mid one again, he doesn't have he's going to try and pop the mech, but he doesn't still have the BKB. He's still about 600 gold away. Paulson rotates in. In Your Dream just making an absolute... I don't Mid one. He just... I mean, he lost most of his health and there was nothing he could do. He was just being controlled out.
Yeah, Mid one has less net worth than Norman. That tells you kind of a lot about the state of the game right now. The bigger problem, I mean, besides that, which is a huge issue, is the fact that they were able to almost get a team wipe. It cost them the Aegis and 2 buybacks, and in return they got what? A little bit of lane push, you know? Yeah. Like, they didn't really change the state of the game. MKS is Giga Chad mode. You know, he's mega farmed, but the rest of his team, they're not able to keep up. He's basically, it's just him versus the world.
Yeah, and you can see as well that if they make a dive, like you say, those 2 buybacks that come out, those are going to be costly because let's take a look at the buybacks altogether. Okay, DB is going to be about 2k gold off. Yeah, nobody, none of the 3 cores on the side of Army Geniuses have those either. They're just choosing to buy out.
Well, to be fair, they do have 2 Raxes on their side, so even if they do get team wiped with
True.
Like if they get team up, it's gonna take a long time for SMG to reach on their side. So they, I mean, I imagine they don't think they're gonna get 5 man to be there, but like we might lose 2 cores, 1 guy. Oh.
Well, they're going to be looking forward to MKS comes in now as well. He's not used that BKB. He's going to be locked down for a little bit. The homing missile comes in. They're going to be able to pop the Reincarnation. 60 seconds on that. RP on the back lines. They're going to be able to lock down DB. DB this time can he get the Satanic off? He does, but he gets popped anyway. Can only get 1 right click, and they can go even further onto this now as well. Womi being right clicked down by MKS. Do they have the control? He's already used that BKB to get the kill onto Womi, but In Your Dream, he wants to get onto MKS. Just losing my words here now as well as we've gone so long. It made one. He gets that skewer out, but he's going to be skewing to the rest of his team. The silence though, great fish of the enchant totem, and Moon, what can he do with this because his BKB is down? Narman needs to go for the TP. Anything to stop was that Wraith Fire Blast. They're going to be able to connect, and 5 heroes down on the side of Army Geniuses. SMG, they hang on for dear life just that little bit longer.
Moon with the Ultra Kill, he did 9,000 damage, and they did it. I love what Moon 1 did. He saw DB, he's like, all right, RP, everything was thrown. They lifted DB, then they just RP'd him. They even missed the skewer because they were expecting him to like keep walking, but nope, just throw straight up on the RP. And that was a good death for Mid one, by the way, because now the next time he dies, he's not going to be dead as long. This was the buyback death.
Yeah.
So still, will they actually be able to do anything for SMG? They have about 50 seconds for In Your Dream to come out, but everyone else should be up fairly soon. A tier 2 might be an option, but apart from that, it might be just more of a financial moral victory than, you know, a Rax advantage coming out for SMG.
Yeah, but
they're going to keep going.
Look at the graph as well. Big valley, swing up, and at its lowest, a 99% chance here for Army Geniuses to win this match. And now, Gaben, being a little bit more generous, brings it up to a 78%. So, slowly but surely, SMG dragging this one back. 40 minutes in as well. It's looking good for both sides. But if one side can force buybacks out, you know, they might just be able to take this game. Roche, is it going to be a quick one?
Is it? However, oh, that's a long ass Roshan, which I guess would favor SMG a little bit because you do have like more time to farm. You are gonna see AG gonna be a little bit more careful. AG though, I cannot imagine that they're gonna take another fight where they don't have buybacks.
Yeah.
Like you got wiped twice now. You know you can lose. Oh, that's a DD. Oh, that's a DD. Oh, that's a DD that DB's gonna take.
They're gonna leave it.
Oh,
Leave the
DB.
boss till the force staff comes in. DB's gonna be able to get the DD. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out. Is he gonna be able to pop the BKB as well as the Satanic? He might be able to get himself away. He's gonna be feared. The RP comes back. They're gonna be able to clean up a little one. Can they get the second? They're gonna be able to get DB down even through the Satanic. What a great bait, mate. Leaving that Bostle and the DD in the river. 100% calculated for SMG. They knew that was going on, and they take out 2 kills. They might even be able to force in even more. And yeah, you look at the buyback here now as well. 1.4k gold here for DB. He's dead for 80 seconds. MKS, they want to push in. They want to take a lane of racks. They want to equal this up now.
Oh, Varesh, he buys back, but they're not scared of him. Yeah, he got rockets and he just on there. Mid one, jumps in, can't find anyone. Oh, back line though.
In your dream, he's going to pop that BKB. The spear comes out. Mid one, he didn't get time to get, or the BKB was still on cooldown, and he didn't get time to get the mechanism off. But the fishy comes through from Afu. Do they have the lockdown? MKS wants to get in. He deletes. That's going to be the dieback on the gyrocopter. In your dream, toss back now as well. Moon gets the kill onto Narman. Going to be the buyback here for him. MKS, the cookie comes forward. The toss. They're going to be able to get a really good Wraith Fire Blast and take down the Tiny. The Tiny's going to be dead. He has to buy back if they want to defend this because he can just go with this exorcism straight through the building, straight to the tier 4s, and MKS still has that reincarnation now as well. Womi, no arena, he's going to be jumped on. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out, the cookie onto the creep now. The fisher that was stolen by the Rubik is going to be able to walk him down. Womi, he has that BKB. Can he take down MKS for once? It looks like maybe he's going to be able to do a decent job. Pushes him away with the spear. But that's going to be the Wraith King coming back fresh and dandy. He's got that blink right back up the fish. You're going to be cancelled for a little bit of a time, but the cookie comes out, gets him out of danger. MKS, do they want to go even further onto this? They've got to be careful about overextending here on the side of SMG because that Shadow Fiend is up in 10 seconds and there's no BKBs available.
And of course, the creeps are starting to push in for same SMG's side. Roshan's going to be up in about 40 seconds. They walk in, they're like, this would have been really good for them if they could get it. Vrish, that was a dieback for him, so he's not going to be up for a while. What is mid one status right now?
Oh, the BKBs are up now, coming through for the side of SMG. So they might be able to take another fight. In your dream going to be revealed. Roche isn't up. But yeah, in mid one, he's back alive as well. He's got that RP. This could be a really good fight for the side of SMG if they can take this around the Roche pit.
By the way, MKS doesn't have buyback himself. He's 200 gold away from it, so probably just one more fight would be good for him. Mid one, he's about 20 seconds and 100 gold, so very close buyback situation. Army Geniuses, you can bet that DB is really feeling it. That's 3 deaths that he's died without buyback that have led to the mid-racks falling. Not sure if that made it too much of a difference. He did buyback, but the RPs, it's like, it's RP on DB, he dies, and then there's just no damage. Some people might say In Your Dream does a lot of damage. Some people, but it's just not the same as DB. Not with that attack speed, he ain't doing much.
Yeah, it's still over, what's that, 600 damage? Okay, it's... Yeah.
Once every 3 seconds, you're right? Like, what's his attack speed, actually? Yeah, it's 1 every second and a quarter. That's not really much.
You look at this as well. They're waiting out SMG on the cliffs. They know Roche is up. They're waiting for Army Geniuses to push into this, waiting for that smoke to break, which might do now. Womi, he's got that BKB up. He has that arena. Smoke is going to break from MKS. He just walks himself in. Womi's, he's hiding himself in that little gap. They see the fisher comes through, though. It's going to be the double fisher. Stunning onto MKS.
By the way, MKS is sticking to the tier 2 Brigand's Blade rather than taking anything else like the Cloak of Flame or something. Weird item to stick to at this point of the game for the Brigand's Blade. I know it does a good amount of damage, but is it really better than a Titan Sliver or Cloak of Flame? Oh god, it is crazy that... in the meantime, he's also got rid of his boots. He's like, I don't need boots. I just need to kill. You know, I just need to get... Oh, In the meantime, AG, they see mid one TP. Then someone has to fix the lane, so they just go straight for the Roshan.
They're going to get the spear onto the Wraith King now as well. They'll lift up onto the Snapfire to get him out of danger, but MKS, Arena's going to come through. Does he want to pop his BKB to get himself through this? He might try and go into In Your Dream, and that's going to be the MKS Wraith fight. But no, the In Your Dream BKB comes out now as well. And mid one, he's making a beeline towards this fight. He wants to get himself in here. A good RP, but the BKB is already down here for the Wraith King. Can they do anything from this? Fisher flies through once again with that homing missile. Mortimer Kiss is going to be dropped, but a DB, he gets this Aegis, and now he says, lock me down with the RP now. He says 2 heroes. He does get locked down by the RP. They get the drag back. The refresh comes out. It's going to be a second RP. Do they have the damage to get the kill though? It looks like DB surviving through this. How's that Aegis still? And now he's going to be able to heal himself up with the Satanic. He's going to be disarmed though. Moon, what else can he do with this? Heaven Halberd comes out for him. And MKS, he wants to get in this fight. The Echo Slam comes through. Onto 3 heroes. The stun time though. Look at this. Aegis is going to be popped. Finally, the backlines. They take down the Gyrocopter. MKS fighting through. Yule Scepter onto Warming Mars. Can he get himself away from this? They clean up. MKS is going to be down. He gets that buyback up though. So he can come right back into this fight. And now the Horn Toss onto the Tiny. The drag back. The Telekinesis up into the air. Can he finish the job? His BKB's down for the next 30 seconds. They are going to be able to get his kill.
All right, they do lose the Aegis, but they are able to kill DB after this, and everyone's alive. They had to use 3 buyback on SMG. In the meantime, In Your Dream, he's got no buyback, so it is kind of an opening for SMG if they want to go for it. By the way, check out what Moon went for. Love the item. He went for Heaven's Halberd. They might see a couple of more of these come out for this team because it is just so good in this game to get rid of DB's damage.
Yeah, he did use it around that Roche pit and got the disarm off onto him after the BKB was used as well for the Shadow Fiend, so he was able to stop him from healing up with the Satanic, and I think that's what got him close to the Aegis pop. And now you can see, yeah, Army Genius is on the back foot, all on the back foot here, all 5 heroes up for the side of Team SMG, and they can just continue pushing in. They're just going to carry on going. They're going to be able to take down, it looks like, are they just going to go for the range? Do they want to go for the melee here as well? Snapfire, ultimates are coming back up now as well. 24 seconds until the RP, 39 seconds until the Exorcism, and this Tiny's still going to be going down. While the...
I mean, there's no reason for them to go back. Like, oh, here we go. They're going to go for more kills here. They want Warmy.
Yeah, I think he's going to be able to get him. He does pop that BKB though. The back lines, he might be able to do the damage, but mid one's just waiting in and out. And again, 4 seconds to the RP. He might be able to pop this reincarnation. Mid one, he's just waiting. He's just biding his time. He's looking for that good RP, and the cookie does get the Wraith King out.
RP,
they're going to be able to lock down DB now as well. The arena does come through. I think he'll be able to do the damage. It looks like he's going to be able to use that. Did he get the refresher off now as well onto the Magnus? It looks like... Was it just a shard? I think it was. I think he stole the shard from the Roche, and it wasn't a full refresher orb from that last fight. Yeah, okay. So I thought he had the orb. Never mind. Moon going to be chasing onto this. Cookie comes out. It's going to be the Horn Toss again onto the Shadow Fiend. The lockdown DB trying to go for it. He's going to be disarmed once again, using that raise to the full potential while he is disarmed, but he's going to be chased down. Can he get himself away? Silver Edge, and he reveals Spear comes through now as well onto Moon. He's just pushing him into DB's path, and DB's going to be going for the damage. 3 heroes dead on the side of SMG, and Moon, it might be the 4th of Silence, but the Avatos comes in, and they get the kill onto the Death Prophet too. In fact, Paulison, he's going to go down. The buyback comes through from the Death Prophet just to defend this base.
Oh, the greed ended up killing SMG. They after MKS popped his first life, they were able to save him. They were able to bring him down. Bring him to their side for SMG. But then they just decided to keep going for a fight. They did catch DB, but MKS had no second life. Reincarnation, it's a very short cooldown, but still a cooldown. And in the end, this is no MKS. They don't have their supports. It's only Moon without Exorcism and only mid one without an RP. It is the defense of the century. If SMG can somehow do this, would rely a lot on mid one being able to skewer people back to the fountain.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to... Just look at how distant DB is away from the towers here now as well. BKB's going to be part of the arena, comes out, and Moon, his BKB's down for the next 13 seconds. They're going to be able to lock Moon down in his own fountain, while DB just right-clicks away. Fortification will be used, but nobody else is going to be up in time. The Fisher comes out with Echo Slam. They've got the lockdown. They've got the game. GG's going to be called. Afu calls it as the Ancient falls.
Yeah, but he's just like, he went Divine Rapier on DB. He's like, no. We are just going to win this game. And insane performance by Armor Genius's game 2. SMG did a great job of holding on to it, but it does feel like the team is a little, like they're always very confident that they can make it out of these tough situations. And sometimes they do, but sometimes they just get caught. And like MKS, reincarnation, didn't wait for it, lost his life. Moon a couple of times walks in without the BKB active, also loses his life. Armor Genius, they just played a lot cleaner. Love the way In Your Dream went for that fast blink dagger just so he can catch people. Great, a few Echo Slams from Narman. 33 assists on this guy. I think that's the highest in the game. So very impressive, just really impressive performance by all of Army Geniuses. So kudos to them. It doesn't change much, unfortunately, because they needed to 2-0 this series. But, at least they proved that they can definitely take one from the big dogs.
Yeah, they can definitely put up the fight when they need to, but that is going to be it for the day, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow with more Southeast Asian Dota. There should be North American Pro Series to come a little bit later on tonight, so if you're still jonesing for more Dota, there is still more to come, so come back for the admin will let you know in chat when that's going to happen, because I don't know. But myself and Otomo will be back at the same time tomorrow for 2 best of 3s as we get ourselves into the playoff stage. That is it for the group stages. No more draws. It is life or death from now on, and we'll see you tomorrow to start off that group playoffs. But for now, we're done, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.